If you are an older adult residing in the United States at this moment, whether you arrived here decades ago or only recently, what I am about to reveal to you could be one of the most significant things you view this year, because there are 5 particular documents that immigration officials, benefits agencies, and legal authorities may demand you to present. And if you do not have them prepared, the consequences can span from denied benefits to serious immigration complications. We are discussing real documents, real deadlines, and real stakes. So remain with me, because by the conclusion of this video, you will understand exactly what these 5 documents are, why each one matters, and what practical measures you can take beginning today to ensure you are safeguarded. Welcome back, and as of April 19th, 2025, here is what every senior in the United States needs to understand. Let us begin with a little bit of context, because comprehending the landscape helps you comprehend the urgency. The United States immigration system has been experiencing a period of intense policy activity. USCIS, the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, has been revising its guidance on a range of issues that directly impact seniors and long-term residents. DHS, the Department of Homeland Security, has also been releasing new enforcement priorities. And throughout the country, benefits agencies that operate hand in hand with immigration status verification, including Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, are demanding more robust documentation than ever before. What this signifies for you is straightforward. Having the correct papers, organized and accessible, is no longer optional, it is essential. Now, who are we truly addressing today? We are addressing seniors who are lawful permanent residents, green card holders. We are addressing seniors who may be on visas. Perhaps an elderly parent brought here on a B2 visitor visa extended over time. We are addressing seniors who became naturalized citizens years ago but may not have maintained their documents current or organized. And we are addressing seniors who are in mixed status households where some family members hold one immigration status and others hold another. The document checklist I am guiding you through today applies across all of these situations in one manner or another. Let us dive into it. The first document every senior must have prepared is their permanent resident card, what most people refer to as the green card. If you are a lawful permanent resident, this is your foundational identity document within the immigration system. USCIS issues green cards with expiration dates, and many seniors are moving about with cards that expired years ago. Here is the important nuance. Your status as a permanent resident does not expire simply because the card expires, but the card itself is necessary for a wide range of activities. Renewing your driver's license in many states, verifying your work authorization, boarding certain domestic flights, and establishing identity when interacting with federal agencies. An expired green card can trigger delays, denials, and unnecessary stress. The Form I-90, which is the application to renew your green card, is filed with USCIS, and the agency recommends filing it approximately 6 months before the current card's expiration date. If your card expired years ago and you have not renewed it, please make this a priority. Navigate to the USCIS website, uscis.gov, and search for Form I-90 to begin that process, or consult with a qualified immigration attorney who can guide you through it. The second document is your passport, and specifically, if you are a U.S. citizen, your U.S. passport. Many seniors became naturalized citizens years ago and possess a valid U.S. passport, but they have permitted it to lapse because they assumed they no longer required it for anything. That assumption is increasingly inaccurate. A valid U.S. passport is one of the most powerful identity documents you can carry. It demonstrates both your identity and your citizenship. It is recognized at airports, government offices, banks, and legal proceedings. If you are applying for benefits, updating records with Social Security, or handling any federal matter, A current U.S. passport is one of the cleanest documents you can present. U.S. passports for adults are valid for 10 years. If yours has expired, the U.S. Department of State's website, travel.state.gov, is where you initiate the renewal process. For seniors who are not yet citizens but are permanent residents with a foreign passport, ensure that Passport 2 is current because it is utilized in many identity verification scenarios alongside your green card. The third document, and this is one that catches many families off guard, is your naturalization certificate, formerly known as the Certificate of Naturalization or the N-550. If you became a U.S. citizen through the naturalization process, you were presented this certificate at your oath ceremony. It is proof of your citizenship that exists independent of your passport. The reason this document is so critical is that it cannot simply be renewed or reissued through a routine process. If it is lost, you must go through USCIS to obtain a replacement, which requires time and involves paperwork. USCIS handles replacement requests through Form N-565. Many seniors have misplaced this certificate over the decades, stored away in a drawer that has since been relocated or lost in a family transition. Now is the moment to locate it. Maintain a certified copy or at minimum a high-resolution photograph of the original in a secure location. Some families opt to store originals in a safety deposit box or fireproof safe and copies accessible to a trusted family member. This document, alongside your passport, is the most robust proof of citizenship you possess. The fourth document is one that bridges the immigration world to the benefits world, your Social Security card, and the associated records that confirm your benefit eligibility. For seniors who have resided in the United States for many years, the Social Security Administration, the SSA, maintains records linked to your Social Security number. But there are scenarios where seniors who immigrated later in life or who spent periods residing abroad have complex benefit histories that demand supporting documentation. If you are receiving Social Security retirement benefits, Social Security disability benefits, or Supplemental Security Income (SSI), you may at some point be requested to verify your immigration status as part of benefit reviews. The SSA coordinates with DHS to verify immigration status for certain categories of non-citizens receiving benefits. According to the SSA's own guidance, non-citizens receiving SSI, for instance, must satisfy specific immigration status requirements and may be subject to periodic reviews. Maintaining your immigration documents and your Social Security records aligned and up to date is critical. If there is any discrepancy between the name on your green card and the name on your Social Security records, that is something to address proactively with both agencies rather than allowing it to become a problem during a review. The fifth document is what I refer to as your immigration trail. And by that, I mean the complete organized record of your immigration history. This encompasses your original visa, any I-94 arrival and departure records, prior petitions, approval notices, and any correspondence with USCIS or the former INS stretching back years or even decades. Why does this matter so profoundly for seniors? Because USCIS and immigration enforcement agencies have access to digital records spanning back many years, and any discrepancy between what you state your history is and what their records indicate can generate complications, especially during naturalization applications, citizenship status inquiries, or situations involving travel. Seniors who have been in the United States for an extended time sometimes discover when they attempt to apply for citizenship or renew a benefit that there is a gap in their records that requires explanation. Possessing your own organized paper trail provides you the ability to explain and document your history proactively. USCIS offers an online portal where individuals can review their case history and request records. You can also request your immigration file through a FOIA, a Freedom of Information Act request submitted to DHS or USCIS, which grants you access to what the government has on file for you. Now, I want to devote a moment to something that does not receive sufficient attention: the specific vulnerabilities that seniors face in the immigration documentation space. And I want to be direct and compassionate here. Seniors are disproportionately represented among the populations who may possess older documents, outdated records, and in some cases, periods in their immigration history that were resolved long ago but never fully documented. They may be residing in multi-generational households where family members manage paperwork on their behalf, sometimes effectively, sometimes not. They may encounter language barriers that make interacting with government agencies challenging, and they are frequently the targets of immigration fraud, with predatory notarios or unauthorized practitioners offering assistance that generates more problems than it resolves. The guidance I am providing today is informational. For your specific situation, please work only with a licensed immigration attorney or an accredited representative recognized by the Board of Immigration Appeals. You can locate accredited representatives through the USCIS website. Let me also address a practical scenario that demonstrates why all 5 of these documents matter together. Imagine a senior, we will call her Maria, who came to the United States from the Philippines 20 years ago, became a permanent resident, and obtained citizenship 8 years ago. She has been receiving Social Security retirement benefits for 3 years. Recently, her state's Medicaid agency sent her a letter requesting her to verify her citizenship status for continued benefit eligibility. Maria goes searching for her naturalization certificate and she cannot locate it. Her passport expired 2 years ago. She has her Social Security card, but her name on it reflects a maiden name she no longer uses. This situation, while entirely fixable, is stressful and could lead to a temporary disruption in benefits while she assembles the necessary records. If Maria had her 5 documents organized and current, this would be a simple matter of presenting her documents and proceeding forward. This is the reality that so many seniors encounter, and it is entirely preventable with some preparation today. So what are the concrete measures you should take right now? First, collect every immigration document you possess. Physically go through drawers, folders, boxes, and safes. Compile a list of what you have and what you are missing. Second, verify the expiration dates on your green card and passport, and mark your calendar for renewal 6 months in advance. Third, if you cannot locate your naturalization certificate, commence the replacement process through USCIS Form N565 without delay. Fourth, contact the Social Security Administration. You can reach them at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov to review your records and resolve any name or status discrepancies. Fifth, consider assembling a secure document binder, physical and digital, with copies of all 5 documents accessible to a trusted family member or legal representative. Finally, if your immigration history is complex, consider scheduling a consultation with an immigration attorney to conduct a full document audit of your situation. Many nonprofit legal organizations provide low-cost or free consultations for seniors. Before I conclude today, I want to be clear about something important. Immigration policy in the United States is dynamic. What is the guidance today may shift with new regulatory changes, court decisions, or policy priorities from USCIS or DHS. The information I have provided to you is based on official guidance from USCIS and the Social Security Administration as of April 19, 2025, and verified against credible reporting from outlets including Reuters, the Associated Press, and the New York Times. But I want you to retain this disclaimer in mind. Always verify your specific situation with official government sources or a qualified immigration attorney. This video is informational and educational in nature. It is not legal advice, and it is not a substitute for professional guidance tailored to your individual circumstances. The immigration landscape affects real people. People like you, like your parents, like your grandparents. And the mission here is to ensure you have the information you need in plain language to navigate it with confidence. If this video was valuable to you, please take a moment to like it and share it with someone who needs to hear it. A family member, a neighbor, a community member who might be carrying around an expired green card without recognizing what that means for them. Subscribe if you have not already, because regular updates are published on everything from green card renewals to citizenship pathways to policy changes that affect seniors and families across the country. Check the description below this video for links to the official USCIS website, the Social Security Administration, and other resources I have referenced today. All of those links direct to official government portals, no third-party intermediaries. Thank you for spending this time here. You deserve to be informed, you deserve to be protected, and you deserve to know that the path forward, even through complex immigration questions, is one you do not have to walk alone. Until next time, stay informed, stay prepared, and take care of yourselves and the people you love.